How do you do, everybody? It is October, is it the 19th or is it the 20th now? I don't remember. I guess it really doesn't matter too much in the whole scheme of things. I think it's the 20th. No, it's the 19th. Tomorrow's the 20th. I know tomorrow's the 20th because we're having our pre-moving out inspection, which I don't even know what that is. We never had a pre-moving out inspection when I lived with my friend. Or maybe we did. I want to say faintly in the back of my mind, I remember them saying like, oh, someone's going to come and like look around the apartment. There's only one blemish that I could find, and that is, it's because of how they it's like this ridiculous thing they set up that they put that way, probably knowing that it would cost. So apparently the door leading into our bedroom is made out of toothpicks and the strength of Lord Jesus, because up near the top they have fastened into place one of those doorstop things, but it has no give to it, like the ones that kind of are on the spring. So if you slightly, because we've never thrown that door open, we've never aggressively opened it, but there's like a hole, like a break in the door from all the times that doorstop has made contact with it, and it forces, like, it allows you to not even open the door more than 45 degrees, which is kind of ridiculous since you have to go around that to get to the bathroom. It is what it is. I didn't do a vlog video yesterday. Me and my girlfriend went out for a while. We went out to dinner. It was actually a really nice, fun day. Yeah, I just didn't, there wasn't really a whole lot of motivation to do a video yesterday, so I didn't do one. And today, I'm heading back to work to restart the work week. This is theoretically my Monday. We got some police drama. We're just trying to get through this intersection. God, there's always police drama around here. But I'm feeling pretty okay now. I feel tired. I feel sleepy tired. I got like I got a little over 8 hours of sleep, so well, my arms aren't bothering me too much. My legs though, are real stiff. Ooh, there's a gentle breeze moving in, probably because after today it's supposed to rain for the next week. Got some provisions, the usual. I got a Southwest sachet chicken salad, mostly because my Caesars were missing, and it's really not that much different. And then my usual stuff, some fruit, a protein drink, the usual stuff that I take to get me through a day at the workplace. It's a Tuesday. The weekend wasn't that insanely busy, but Halloween Kills still came out, and even on a slower day, that can make for some issues later in the evening. So hopefully that doesn't happen. We don't have some pain in the ass lunatic scenario play itself out just because we have this freaking Halloween movie out that apparently nobody really likes anyway. As if the posters weren't scary enough. Fast forward, it's almost 10 o'clock. Made it through the whole day. I actually felt pretty fine my whole shift. I've had really no physical discomfort. As always, hopefully it stays that way. Just on my last break. It's been a little busy, but not too horrible. Which is nice because it's a Tuesday, it's a discount day. Tomorrow and the next day will probably be easier. My right leg, which has just, I got my fibro and I'm putting in a lot of work, and just every so often one of my legs just gets real, As far as getting a good night's sleep is concerned, I'm probably, unless they come later, we don't know when they're actually going to come. It'd be nice if they came at like 11, it's a little bit later, but we don't know. Typical. It's clear like an hour ago. Anyway, I'm off work, going home. Like, I'm alert. I was pretty much fine all day, and yet there's this part of me that like is too tired to go home and cook anything. Maybe it's just the annoyance of just tomorrow and trying to go to sleep at a reasonable time and hoping they don't friggin' wake me up right in the middle of my sleep, and It's just, you know, if I don't sleep enough, like, I've noticed a correlation between not sleeping enough and feeling kind of shitty that day. And since I have to work 9 hours tomorrow, and it's one of those things that just stresses me out. I want it over with. You know, I can't help that. That's what I get really anxious about. Anything where something can just go awry. Anyway, it's just starting to rain. It's supposedly just gonna keep raining for like a week. Probably the only times it'll stop raining are when it doesn't really matter much to me. But yeah. Anyway, I hate dealing with stuff that I haven't dealt with. That is, I know it's probably just a, hey, we noticed this, and this. Just letting you know. It's still, I've tried for 20 years to get over that element of anxiety, and it's in my DNA. It's just there. So I can't just turn it off. So things like this stress me out. And if they don't stress you out, well, good for you, Kinsey. You're so lucky. So anyway, I put some chicken in the fridge to defrost. Now I'm thinking that wasn't such a good idea because, you know, whatever I make with that chicken, it's probably going to take forever. It's going to dirty up a lot of dishes, which I don't want to do now because, you know, my girlfriend spent all day cleaning the counter and the sink and the kitchen off and out. And so it's like, I don't want, obviously I can clean that up, but I don't want to deal with that. So probably just make something simple. I gotta do maybe about 20 minutes of my cleaning and tidying up before going to bed and watching everything unfold. And 101 odds, I end up still staying up kind of late, even though there's the possibility that I'll have to wake up earlier than expected and be up for a little bit and have a really hard time going back to sleep. Still got like 6 minutes. Normally I'd loiter back there, but there's some dude over there aggressively rifling through like bags of shit. So I walk on, trapped between him and whatever awaits me up here. Hopefully not much. I'm really tired and I'm kind of irritable. I don't want to have to face off with someone. Thank God they're driving away. I got close enough to see that they were literally like, I could tell looking through the window that they were smoking crack in that car. Probably shouldn't be driving with crack, but alright, 5 minutes. Just enough time for something horrible to happen. And as always, proof, since TriMet's full of scammers. Certainly ain't the ghetto, but when I make comments about crackheads being around here, I'm not just using a euphemism or exaggerating. It's like the 4th time I've seen people actually in the process of smoking crack in close relation to this Mac stop. It's a norm here now. Don't you like it? Head on over to the Mac stop at Powell Boulevard if you want to see some crack go down. So a problem-free ride home on the Max. There's a couple people on that looked kind of sketchy, but if they were tired. So I couldn't tell if they were just like down and out on some drugs or just tired. But there was one guy, he got on for one stop. He just got on, sat down. He was sitting just a little, I don't know, 20 feet down from me. And he was just sitting there, and all of a sudden he just kind of went like tweaked a little bit. And I was like, oh boy. And then he reached in and pulled this, hello police. He reached in and pulled this bottle out of his bag. So I'm like, oh great. He's probably boozing up a storm. And I looked at him like, that's a distinct looking bottle. What kind of bottle is that? And then I saw the color of the liquid, which was very distinct. It's greenish blue, bluish green. And then he chugged some out of it. And I realized, well, especially when I saw him hold the bottle up and then lower it, it was a bottle of mouthwash that he chugged out of. Either that, or he had a mouthwash bottle that he poured liquid that looks exactly like mouthwash into. The odds of that seem pretty long, so that was the strangest guy I had on the max, was the guy chugging mouthwash, as far as I could tell. Right, came home, got all my stuff done. I mean, this apartment's looking pretty immaculate. Probably compared to a lot of other apartments around here. So, I mean, aside from the one thing with the door, you know, I mean, there's nothing awry. There's not a stain on the carpet. You know, not a mark on the door. We are pretty, I mean, I don't see how you could have an apartment in better condition after, you know, 6 months of being lived in. And on that note, I'm going to bed, because I need to, because I don't know when I'm going to end up having to actually wake up tomorrow. Who knows? We have a 8-hour window of time to work with. That's a lot of realm of possibility going on, but whatever the case. Oh, God, I hope they don't show up, like, right after 9. It's about 2 now, and it'll probably take me at least, I don't know, I feel fairly tired. Like, I could probably go to sleep fairly quick, but still, probably won't be able to go to sleep before 2:30, which means, like, 6.5 hours till it's 9. If they show up that early, it better not be a long thing. I don't know. I have nothing to base it on, so I don't know if they're going to be here 10 minutes, if they're going to be here a half hour. I don't know. It sucks when your schedule doesn't exactly go in sync with theirs. Anyway, I'm going to try to go to sleep and pray I get enough sleep, because if I end up having to go to work tomorrow on like 6 hours of sleep, I don't know if it's going to be a pretty situation. So, anyway, going to bed. Thanks so much for, you know, keeping up with me, following me. Wish me the best, even though you're not going to be seeing this video till after all this stuff probably happens, but you know what I mean. And all that said, I will see you tomorrow.